Alright, so I'm going to show you how to remove all the dash panels on the driver's side. You don't need many tools. We're basically going to use a small Phillips, we're going to use a medium Phillips, and then I'm going to use a interior wedgie kind of thing for removing interior panels. This is a soft, semi-flexible one. And I'm not going to use it in the way you might think. I'm actually going to use it, I'm going to use the butt end of it a little later on. So, and then I've got a microfiber towel, and I've made sure my frickin' hands are clean, because if we're dealing with our beautiful leather, we don't want to mar or scratch it. So the first thing I'm going to remove is, because I need to get my fingers underneath the upper panels, I'm going to remove the lower panel on the driver's side, essentially along here. So you start along the bottom edge, and you pull sort of down and away from the body, and so it separates. And there's another one in the middle, and another one at the far side, and honestly, it comes away pretty easily. There's really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clips. And what I've discovered is that my right hand pair were already busted off by some previous service work, which was great. But anyways, that panel comes away pretty easily, and I'm just going to put it away someplace safe to begin with. Next up, I'm going to remove the instrument pod cover, and it's held on by 6 clips, 2 at the back, 2 in the center, and 2 in the front. And I don't need any tools. I'm just going to use my clean hands, reach around at the back, and I'm going to lift straight up gently, and then the back set have just released, and then I'm going to lift at the middle. It's a little sketchy. There we go. Now there's a safety line for some reason to hold this on. It's held on with a single screw. It's just a Phillips head screw at the front here. And I'm just going to use my medium Phillips. And back that out. Alright, the screws out, and then the cover comes away. I'm just going to set that safely aside. So now that I have access to the tops off, I can take off this front vent panel, and now that I can get my fingers under the front lip, the connectors on this actually pull straight back towards us. You don't lift up, you'll break them off. You actually have to go straight towards the back of the car. So the easiest one to get is to start under this corner, and I just pulled it out, and then I'm going to get my hands in on the bottom on the other side, and that pulls away. Again, I'm just pulling towards the rear of the car, I'm not pulling up. And it comes away, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 clips, and the horizontal sockets they go into on the dash. And I don't know, this is a great design to make things squeak. So I'm going to set that aside. Okay, so I've got the left part of that off. So now I want to get the right hand side trim panel off. Same as the left, the connections come straight towards the rear of the car. This one's harder to get a purchase on, but I'm going to start again at the bottom, work my fingers under. Again, I'm just pulling towards the rear of the car, and away it comes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this one, and a pair up there. So that's great. Next up, we need to get this red trim panel up here at the top. We want to get this panel out because we're really after getting access to this A-pillar panel for if we're going to be doing our headliner. But this panel is held in with 3 screws, 1, 2, 3, And it's also got 4 clips, one in the back corner here, one here, and one that's really difficult up there, and that's what we're going to be using that tool for. So I'm going to pull the screws out now, and I'm going to use a little stubby screwdriver. These are Phillips head. It's one. Now way over here. This one was loose, so I bet you that was causing a squeak. 2. And 3. So that's the screws out. So the next thing I need to accomplish is I'm going to lift it up a little bit. And all the clips are holding it at the back edge. And again, you don't pull forward. These ones need to go straight up, just like the dash cowl. And of course now you're working under the windshield. And it's tough to get your hand in there and get enough purchase. So this is where I'm going to suggest you use this tool. But rather than using it like a pry tool, I'm going to say put the butt in when it's on the flat side, and then I'm going to twist the tool to lift up at the back. So I'm putting it in flat. Now I'm twisting it. So that twist pushed up and released the clip. And I got lucked out. I got the second one. Now I'm going to try for the third with my hand. Got it. Now the trickiest one seems to be this back corner over here, so I'm going to try the tool again. Here we go. And I lift it away. And you can see the clips along the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's where the 3 screws were connecting it. And this is why my car's website's called Aston 1936, because that's the car number right there. So now we've basically got the entire dash panel area revealed. You can actually see some Dynamat type material that's put in here to stop some drum rattle. Could probably use a little bit more of that, but there's the clips that the screws are connecting to. And if you have your dash open, you should basically take the time to tighten up every screw you can possibly see. Over time, my car is 10 years old right now, so over time there's all sorts of little screws underneath these covers that, since you have access, now would be a good time. And if you're trying to get your roof liner out, well, now you've got some access to the A-pillar, and it should have some clearance to be able to come out now as you pull your A-pillar out. So that's it. Hopefully that helps you out.